Safety check on child care centers, empowering you to choose the daycare that's right for your child. Well, that's part of the mission for Child Care Resources, founded nearly 40 years ago. Executive Director Joan Wright shows us the power right at your fingertips, and some of this may shock you.
They are your most precious commodities, your children, and who takes care of them should be a major priority. Lack of staff training can have dire consequences on their little bodies.
When a person picks up a child and they can actually, by not picking them up correctly, they can actually dislocate their elbow, and they call it nurse's elbow. And that can also happen in the shoulder area if you're not picking up a child properly, or you're jerking them, inappropriately. Their joints can very easily become dislocated.
Joan Wright with Child Care Resources shows us where to find red flags on the DHR website.
Just come here to the services area, and you're going to select child care. So we're going to just put in Jefferson County.
We randomly click on the listing in Jefferson County and
multiple deficiencies, it looks like.
Children are not getting
movement outside of their cribs, so that means they're staying in their cribs too long. That's not healthy for child development. Shelving is not anchored. That means it could easily tump over and hurt a child.
Oh, wow.
It will also show you when those deficiencies are corrected. We randomly select another site, this time in Walker County, and we counted more than 30 deficiencies. And that was not the worst of it.
And then these are substantiated complaints, which there's nothing to click on here, but the complaint is qualifications of staff, corporal physical punishment. That would be a huge red flag.
It's all right there. Problems with supervision, corporal punishment, verbal abuse, and more.
OMG.
Yeah. There's no corporal punishment allowed at a licensed facility, period, under any circumstance whatsoever.
So this is all on the DHR website?
This is all on the DHR website.
Wright also shows us valuable information on the Child Care Resources website. Hundreds of child care centers voluntarily register. And even then, Joan says you need to ask important questions. First of all, is the center licensed?
Licensing offers is a set of standards, performance standards they're called now, to verify credentials for the staff working in the facility with regards to training.
Eye-opening, right? Well, Wright says even if you see a daycare center on their website, the Child Care Resources website, you should still ask if that staff undergoes training through Child Care Resources. You should also go to that child care center at different times, not just when children are sleeping. And if a center doesn't want you to pop in, that could be a red flag there. Also, when you go, you should pay attention to the supervision and the ratios of children to teachers. Also, how does it smell? Does it smell clean, or could there be potentially toxic odors there? All of this information and more you can find on our website. Click on this story for a link to Child Care Resources.
A new bill trying to regulate